any terrorist attack will be considered an act of war by Pakistan, who was not a Muslim and then shot them in the head. I'm Patrick Lancaster. Full-scale war breaking out between India and Pakistan. We're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be heading there to cover this story on the ground where many aren't. So please, right now, go down to the pinned comments, click on the link to help support my trip there, because I only report to you, my viewers. So now let's get into this full-scale war, or at least what it seems like. Now, the Pakistan government has said that full-scale war seems inevitable. After this, Pakistan declared their operation Manam Massur, that is somewhat of a response, they say, to the Indian military operation Sindor. Now, both sides have created their own special military operation, as that's what the new slang for war nowadays. War is war. Every country has their own operations. The United States, Russia, now India and Pakistan. War is war, and it seems this is full-scale war between these two nuclear countries. Literally, Armageddon has been threatened by Pakistan. India has said it has observed Pakistan moving military equipment closer to the line of contact, which they say indicates the intent for further escalation. Now, there are images coming that appear to show also Indian equipment, military equipment, headed towards the line of conflict. There's been many images of intense fighting coming out in the last 12 hours. And here we can see what is reported to be a Pakistani mobile rocket launching system, Fateh-1, launching on to Indian territory. And here we see what is reported to be visually confirmed as an E-6 squadron of the Pakistani Air Force destroyed by an Indian strike on the Nur Khan Air Force Base. Pakistani 155mm artillery shells launching on India. Pakistani sources claim this is a video of the Indian BrahMos cruise missile storage facility in Bees being destroyed by a Pakistani strike. And here's a moment of what is reported to be a Pakistani rocket hitting a civilian area in Kashmir. Now, again, we're only speculating with the information we have at this point. Unfortunately, we're not on the ground yet, but we're getting there. We need your help to support this trip to go to the contact line, or as close as we can get, to get as much information as we can on the ground for you, because we only report to you, our viewers, and you know, we do everything for you to get you as much information that you might not get in other places, or at least from a different perspective. You need to get as many perspectives as possible to educate yourself. Originally, this footage was reported as the aftermath of a dogfight over Pakistan between a Pakistani aircraft and an Indian aircraft. But after it came down, photos further came out showing that it was possibly a drone that was knocked out of the sky. Information's still coming. And here we can see the Indian military hitting Pakistani military positions with anti-tank weapons. And on the other hand, this footage appears to be the Pakistani military engaging Indian forces with mortars. It's also been reported that as a result of this fighting across the contact line, India has suspended flights to 32 airports across the country. And Pakistani forces have reported that they have done a coordinated attack against Indian Air Force bases and destroyed many aircraft. This video is reportedly of a Indian Air Force base, Udhampur, that was, as the Pakistani forces are reporting, heavily damaged. Now, this video is not confirmed, but we're bringing you breaking information as it's coming out. The Indian forces are claiming that in these coordinated attacks, there was no heavy damage to the Air Force. So information is still coming. We're going to keep you posted. Now, Secretary Rubio of the United States is reported to be in direct contact with the Indian government and also possibly the Pakistani government, indicating that now the United States is actively involved in an attempt of de-escalation. Will that happen? Will there be a de-escalation, or will this evolve into something horrible that could affect the whole world overall in a very bad way? We'll have to see. And unfortunately, like many wars, this isn't just a war between soldiers now, it's reported, but civilians as well. Civilians are getting targeted. There's many reports in India about civilians being killed already. And not only civilians, but religious sites being targeted by Pakistani forces. I haven't seen this yet with my own eyes. These are the reports that are coming. As you know, I hate reporting on things that I haven't seen with my own eyes, but I'm doing what I can to get as many updates as possible. Take all this with a grain of salt. This is reports that are coming out of India about the situation. Now, not only are religious sites reportedly being targeted in India by Pakistani military, but this terrorist attack that kind of kicked off this whole thing in India, which India says was perpetrated by Pakistani-backed terrorists in Kashmir, where they came into this tourist site, stripped down the male members to see if who has been circumcised, because in in India, the uncircumcised people are not Muslims. Muslims are circumcised. So they verified by stripping them naked who was not a Muslim and then shot them in the head. And this is the situation we're in now. Please like this video, even though it's horrible information and a really new format for me. I'm getting you all the information as we come. Hate bringing you things I don't see with my own eyes. Again, take it all with a grain of salt. Got so much more to come. Help me get to India to see things with my own eyes and bring it to you. Please go down to the pinned comments, go to the description or on the screen, click donate to help this trip happen. I've been going for a week or two to report what I can from the ground and show you everything I can. Talk to people on the ground about what the situation is. I'm going to start in Delhi talking to people on the ground about what they think about the war. What's going to happen next? Is it going to go nuclear? And then going to the contact line, or as close to it as I can. This isn't my specialty. This isn't my war. But I feel like I can contribute something to getting information out on my little part of the pie. I can't show things on both sides. It's just not realistic in today's day and age. But I'm going to be showing the part of the pie that I can, and it's up to you to get information on both sides, many different sources, as many different sources as you can, and educate yourself. Please like, share, subscribe, and donate to make this trip happen. We've got so much more to come. Breaking news, we haven't even finished processing this report yet, and there has just come news that a ceasefire has been called between Pakistan and India, but with a stipulation that India will consider any terrorist attack as a act of war by Pakistan, and India will retaliate immediately on military targets and government targets. So we're going to see how long this lasts, what's in effect, and keep bringing you all of the information. Of course, I'm still going because this is just the tip of the iceberg. These two countries have been fighting for so long, having conflict for so long, and they're both, as I said, nuclear capable. So this needs to be seen, and I'm going to be showing you what I can there. So please like, share, subscribe, and click on the link in the description. The pinned comments are on the screen to support my work. Donate now and help this happen. We've got a lot to show, we've got a lot to do. I'm making contacts now. In the next 2 days, I'm going to be going to India to show you what's really happening there, get my little piece of the pie, what I can show you, and then come back, continue showing you what I can in the Ukraine-Russia war. So we got a lot to come. Please like, share, subscribe.